Dax, let me see here. Okay, so Dax has me in an armbar. Okay. Hopefully, let me be able to speak. Yeah. Thank you. So once we're here, right, I can hold like this. This is going to be your strongest position right here. Okay, this is going to be your strongest position. It's going to give you the most leverage. Why? Can anybody tell me why this is stronger than this?
Back muscles.
Yes, exactly. Because once I do this and I start bringing my elbows in, I engage my back muscles. Here, I'm really just holding on by my biceps. So if my partner is a lot stronger than me, he doesn't even have to be better at jiu-jitsu than me. He literally just has to be able to create a little bit of a fulcrum, break my lock, and then he can pull my arm back. And I'm not going to be able to beat his back muscles. Okay? So the first escape I'm going to go through. Now, remember, any time that I'm in a vulnerable position, my back is on the mat, where do my feet need to be?
Under your butt.
Under my butt, right? Yeah. I need to be able to bridge, I need to be able to create space. It doesn't help if my legs are super far out here and my lower back is touching the mat, right? It's gonna be really hard to be explosive, okay? So my feet are gonna be close to my butt. Now my first escape that I like to do from here, okay, is gonna be my elbow escape. So, I want you to calm down once you're here, okay? I need to be fighting to keep this arm, but he's gonna be probably more frantic than I am if I can calm down because he sees red. And all he wants to do is get that arm free, right? So he's gonna start using a lot of muscle, yeah. Sometimes when that happens, or maybe they get here and they just leave a little bit of space between their legs. It doesn't have to be a lot, there's a little space there. They're not quite all the way up to the shoulder. Or in doing this, I start moving and I create a little bit of space. Like I don't need to lift my hips all the way over. I'm not trying to bring him over to the side. Just trying to create a little bit of space to get a little bit of room between my shoulder or my elbow and his hip area, okay? Now once I do that, I like to kind of swing my legs. I can just drop my knees, but I actually like to use momentum. So I'll bring my knees to this side and I will swing my legs to this side. And as I do that, my head follows. Right? I'm turning towards him. And as that happens, my elbow tries to touch the mat. Boom, here. Now my elbow is free. Now I'm in no danger of being armbarred. Now, if he starts pushing me away and he stretches the arm out, he can still get it. But if I'm still holding on to my arm and my elbow is free, there's not a whole lot he's gonna do to get that arm back. Okay, and now from here, I'm gonna thread the needle with my foot. I'm gonna bring my hip across. I'm gonna get to my knees. Now I'm gonna start sitting up. Once I sit up, just like anything else, I'm putting pressure onto his knee line and onto his hips, and I start to stack. And once I stack, I can bring this arm out. Okay, I keep my ear to his knee, and now I start turning the corner. Turn the corner, boom, and I go back to pull. Okay? So, again, here, immediately I want to make sure that my arm's not going to be taken, okay? I'm going to start to try to relax a little bit because just freaking out, I might let go of my arm accidentally. I might think, oh, I'm going to push this leg off with my foot and my arm goes free, and then what does he do? He takes my arm. Boom, yeah. So I need to constantly be this here locked, and I like to lock over the top of the leg, okay? And once I'm here, I can create a little bit of space. Once I have that space, I like to pendulum my legs this way and then swing my legs the other way. As I do that, my head turns. And now I bring my elbow to the mat. Now, even if my elbow doesn't actually physically touch the mat, you're gonna be able to feel your elbow go from the inside of his hip to outside of his hip. And once this is on the outside of the hip, that's when I'm gonna thread the needle, start sitting up, okay? And once I'm here, now I can stack, take my arm out. I keep driving pressure forward as I turn that corner. Does that make sense? Let's try it. 1, 2, 3.